Everybody meet Canelo's new opponent, Turki Alalshikh. Check it out. So he put out a post yesterday saying that he just wrapped up an important meeting with my team, planning for the upcoming fights that will take place in 24-25. And he has decided I will disregard the Canelo fight as I don't want it anymore. So he doesn't want the fight anymore between Canelo and Crawford. He said instead I will be focusing on the US market with bigger fights, especially for the legend Crawford. Additionally, I will be making fights for Boots, Haney, Shakur, Ortiz, Anderson, Benavidez, Zepeda, and more. So, what really happened? Like, why doesn't he want the Canelo fight and the Crawford fight anymore? He's going to be focusing on other fights. Could it be the performance that Terence Crawford had against Madrimov? Because a lot of people feel like Madrimov won that fight, and it could have went either way. I think it was Terence Crawford's toughest fight. Madrimov had some really aggressive combinations. He couldn't miss that right hand if he wanted to. And he fought at a high pace. Very high IQ, very strong. Now, Canelo's response was an interesting one, saying, I'm not asking for that fight. I think Teofimo Lopez deserves it more than me. My response to Turkey is this. Yesterday, they texted me to talk about the Crawford fight, and I said, I'm not going to talk about any other fight. I'm 100% focused on this Edgar Berlanga fight. I respect Turkey, but if he wants to work with me, it needs to be my way. Very interesting. Now, Canelo has been under criticism for not taking the fight with Benavidez and taking the fight with Edgar Berlanga. Now, here's where things get funny, because what Turkey said here in response to that was, I heard what Canelo said, that he respects me, but he doesn't like the way we do business. As for respecting me, it doesn't matter to me if he does or not. As for the way I do business, I know why he doesn't like it. Because I only target big fights at fair prices. So of course, anyone who likes easy fights won't like that. Wow. And I know how he feels after losing to Bivol. So he's been looking for easier fights ever since. Also, I'm not the one who's afraid of fighting Benavidez or Crawford. Wow. Therefore, I knew that he was wasting our time and making excuses with big amounts of money that can't be paid. So I'm continuing to make big fights that will serve the boxing world, and he is on his way to just making easy show only fights. Wow, man. Like, he's pretty much saying that he's afraid to take big chances now. Now, Canelo is aging. I will say that. Canelo's aging. We get it. And his legacy is already solidified. But with Turkey saying that, he's saying that Canelo's afraid to take risks now. He's trying to line them up with a nice amount of money. Nobody wants to see this fight that's on the screen right now. Nobody really cares about Canelo Edgar Berlanga. We want to see this man face David Benavidez. Everybody wants that fight. It's pretty much the last fight for Canelo out there. After he fights Benavidez, he can go ahead and retire. So, yeah, Turkey's pretty much saying Canelo's scared. He's going to take the easy route out. What do y'all think about this? It's real interesting. Comment, like, subscribe.